What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we back again for another episode of Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup. And truth be told, I don't know how long this episode review gonna be because truthfully, the episode really wasn't much. So let me just let y'all know, for those that was waiting on it, the other day, girl. I don't know if y'all ain't been looking at the weather. I don't know if y'all ain't been looking at the news, but girl, they said it was a whole bunch of storms that was gonna come through the Midwest and everywhere, baby. And Ashley up here thinking, girl, it ain't finna do nothing. I mean, it is spring, so of course we're gonna expect some rain or whatever, but you know, not this early on to be like everybody just up in arms and all that stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, fine. Because listen, it was 70 degrees yesterday. It was 70 goddamn degrees yesterday. Girl, I get out of work and it was fine. I get home and I took a nap. I was ready, okay? Girl, I turned on the TV trying to watch it, and within the first 5 minutes, it was still on Chance and Taylor up here trying to, deliver, push out that baby like that, right? And everything just went out. And next thing you know, whoo, I said, well, good goddamn. Oh, okay, so y'all, you weren't playing. It did hit us. It hit us bad too. You know, it was crazy. Girl, I was sitting up in here like, goddamn. Y'all know I'm by myself too, girl, and I'm a little paranoid. I do not like when it rain and thunder in the spring/summer because, Ashley Mines gets a little paranoid to be like, I ain't never been in no tornado, and I don't need no tornado to touch down. And then I had just got through watching earlier the day yesterday while I was at work. I was watching the movie Into the Storm. I said, now, why would I do that to myself? Why would I do that to myself? Your girl be all over the place. But anyway, I'm back, and honestly, as I'm looking at the episode, girl, I really ain't missed nothing. This was literally like a filler episode because they gave bits and pieces. And to be honest, I just don't understand how come they just won't make the episodes like an hour long anymore. Okay, because y'all ain't really giving us much, especially on an episode like this. But let me just get into the first story that I really want to get into. The first couple. The first couple that I really want to get into is Justine and Michael. Miguel and Justina, I'm gonna have to and it ain't even them. Well, partly it is because Miguel, let me just talk to you for a second. Justine was up in there trying to get ready for the trip, and it wasn't even Justine this time that pissed me off. It was Michael, aka Miguel, aka Michael, and it was Mocha ass, okay? Let me just tell you this. Miguel, you would have got your ass knocked the hell out, okay? I would have had to rise up some way, somehow, the strength, and I would have all of a sudden put it in my mind, baby, you weigh 2 pounds so you could just pop up, and I would have just backslapped your ass because ain't no way in here you gonna sit there and tell me some mess that you done told Justine. Justine sitting there like, listen, okay, so this is the bill for the day. Hold up. Now, why does this say, okay, on this statement, now I know I took this out for the groceries. I had to get people some shoes. I had to get Kylie some shoes. Got to get them some dresses and stuff or whatever. Okay, did this, get a little stuff for the nursery for the baby and all that stuff. Some household appliances, got me a little something or whatever. That does not equal up to over $12,000 being gone out of my account. So what's going on? I said, excuse me, come again. Girl, Michael came up there. She was like, excuse me, why is it $12,000 gone from this account? I said, what? Now here go Michael. So I had plans. It's gonna leave a scar on my face. It really did. Ugh, girl. Anyway, I gotta put some ointment. I got some stuff in the room. Some derma cream, because baby, we ain't finna do that. But anyway, Michael come up in there talking about something. He telling us, yeah, I see I had to go into the account to get the $12,000 so that I can buy this ring for Justine and I can repropose to her. Sir, we already married, and if you ain't got it, it ain't a priority right about now. Right about now, that $12,000 could have went to the household. That $12,000 could have went to the goddamn bills, okay? And you up here thinking about a ring. It's all because the freaking image that you want to put out there. You want to keep up with the Joneses and all that stuff. A ring ain't important. Y'all already married, okay? If you ain't got me, you got to go take from her stuff. Baby, no, okay? Because the whole time I'm thinking that you doing this ring situation from your money, not money that y'all had in a joint account. Technically speaking, I guess since it's a joint account, it's both y'all money. See, this is why I do not do joint accounts. If I get into a relationship and we get to the point where we finna get married or whatever, we're not doing joint accounts. We are not doing joint accounts. Whatever money you make is your money, and whatever money I make is my money, and that's gonna cause less friction, I feel. You know, some of y'all a little bit too trusting. Y'all be like, that's my man, that's my man, that's my woman, or whatever. You know, we in this union together and all that stuff together, my ass, and you wake up and you see $30,000 missing from the account. Remember that scene up in Soul Food? Terry was like, so, Mouse, I went into the account today. It was fact that I took the money. I took the money for my band. You know, we needed some studio session. You a goddamn lawyer and you going into our account getting some damn money for a studio session. For some of y'all that ain't never seen Soul Food, that's y'all homework for the day. Okay? Y'all got till next week to report to me and tell me how y'all feel about it, all right? Because us niggas, we know, okay? Some of y'all others, y'all probably don't, and y'all need to catch up with us, okay? Because we going to be doing some references. But baby, we ain't doing joint accounts right there. You know, it just never felt well to some people. And that was somebody that literally just got out of jail. Hell no. Okay, and that's another reference. Hell no. Okay, where that come from, y'all? Where that come from? If you know it, if you know the cadence, if you know the tone, you are right with me, okay? Black History Month was 2 months ago, so you know it shouldn't be that far off your brain. But anyway, so I'm sitting here like, you using the family money to get her a ring that she didn't ask you for and then make it seem like she really wanted a new one or whatever. I understand that you wanted to make it seem like, you know, oh, this is what it was supposed to be like if we was actually got engaged and got married on the outside world. But baby, that ain't a priority. You have a baby coming. You have a baby coming. That lady didn't quit her job and you gonna come up in there and tell her some lie. He said, I took the $12,000 so that I can get her this re-engagement ring and I didn't have enough time to put the money back. Sir, how was you going to put the money back? How was you going to put the money back? I'm a little confused on that. How, girl, it look like my lip. That's just how it look. How it's going to put the lighting and everything? How it's going to put the money back, girl? Girl, I'm sitting here like, Michael, Miguel, what is going on? Okay, you're not thinking, you're not smart because you want to know what he came in there and said. He said, yeah, I took the money because it was an investment situation. Somebody showed me something about some NFTs, some Bitcoin, some cryptocurrency. And as soon as I would have heard that, because baby, who is talking about NFTs? And I know this has been on film like probably at the end of last year or whatever, most likely. But my thing of it is, who is talking about NFTs these days? Now, I say like at the end towards like last year, whatever, NFTs were the rave. I don't know nothing about it. You can't tell me to tell you nothing. I just know they say non-fungible tokens. Girl, I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what the hell it is. If I can't touch it in my hand, I don't want it. I don't want no Bitcoins. I don't want no cryptocurrency or whatever. I'm too paranoid for that. The bank's messing up already as it is. And then you want to do this and play risk and adventure with my money? Hell no. You see the stuff that's been going on and you going to tell her that and expect her to be okay with that? Baby, Justine said, you doing all of this. And meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, why the hell did I went on here and let my job go? I said, you should have got on the phone and said, can I get that job back? Please tell me. I know it's a shortage of nurses out here. And please tell me I just need to get it back. I need some security. Because I made a brash decision and it was the wrong one. Girl, that's what you should have been doing. That's what you should have been doing instead of following this man around. I don't care if he had it like that when he was in prison or probably before he was in prison. Because, baby, at the end of the day, where is the car that he got you while he was in prison for the freaking wedding grill? We have yet to see y'all ride around in that Mercedes truck if you still got it. I feel like it was a lease. No, honestly, I feel like it was a rental for 2 weeks. That's what it was because we only saw it in 2 episodes. That's what it was, okay? Meanwhile, she up here getting pissed off at him. He getting pissed off at her talking about something. Well, I don't need to tell you everything. I said, nigga, yes, you do. When it comes to the finances and we got all these freaking kids, Yes, you do need to tell me what's going on with the money that's coming in and out of our joint account. See the words our and joint. That means 1 + 1 = 2. And then he was like, go ahead, get your own account. She said, bitch, this is my account. You just put some stuff up in. He said, yeah, but I made your account what it is, okay? Because I put some stuff. She said, I put stuff in it too. I'm sitting here like, first of all, Michael, you ain't got it. I don't give a care. I want to know how you getting it. Because some of your clothes be looking cute. I ain't even going to lie. Like that little purple shirt that he had on and that sweatsuit. Now, y'all may think that's a little corny. I don't know what the picture was. You can exit out. But the sweatsuit, that's my type of attire, you know. And then the stuff that he was wearing when he was looking at Mocha, that's cute or whatever. But at the same time, I'm getting tired of this matchy shit, okay? It was cute in the beginning. It'll probably be cute when y'all get like in y'all 60s and y'all 70s. Mo and y'all 70s. That's when it'll be cute again, okay? But right about now, it's tag. It's play. Because y'all just irritated me because I don't know where your finances coming from, Michael. It ain't none of my business. But at this point in time, y'all letting us in. And then you got all these kids. Is the kids well taken care of? I mean, we don't hear no baby mama drama. So I guess. But at the same time, it's just not making sense. And I just didn't like the way that you talked to that lady. Granted, we don't even like Justine like that. And you came in her talking about something. Listen, I don't got to tell you where my money come from or what I'm taking out the money. Bitch, yes you do. $12,000. He said that like he took $50 out the account and I can easily put it back. No, sir, you better calm that mess down, all right? And then he said some stuff or whatever and she all of a sudden, we good again. Come down here and give me a hug because I'm too big to get up. Girl, what? I don't end arguments like that. I got to be mad for at least a day. You gotta feel it. You gotta you have to feel bad. If I'm mad, I ain't gonna talk to you so that you can feel bad, so you could be all up on me like, babe, I'm sorry. Like, come on, just talk to me. I'm that type of person. Oh, I will make you feel bad, even if it's my fault. I'll make you feel bad, okay? Because I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know, yeah. What? Because I ain't going to say I'm sorry. I have yet, somebody watching this and was like, girl, I thought you was cute. I thought you was, but the more I look at it, you are, I told y'all. It is what it is. Moving on from that, they get down there to Vegas, right? And they seeing Mocha, okay? That's the whole reason. He said we was going down there to look at. Michael got a booty nose. Did y'all ever notice that? I had not realized that until they put that camera close up in his face when he was out there on that balcony talking to Mocha, okay? I said, oh my God, Michael. You know, he got the booty nose because most time niggas or people had like the booty chin where they had a line in their chin like that and it'd be a little strong chin. He got it on his nose. Just look at it. I said, what is that? What happened to your nose? He got a booty nose. Anyway, he's still decent. He all right. You know, I probably want to put some little shea butter or oil sheen or whatever on his hair because it was looking a little dry. But hey, it's decent. But this is the part that really pissed me off in the episode with them. And I had to get them out the way because it was fresh on my mind. Because he goes out there with Justine and they go out there to Vegas. And of course he's going out there to see Mocha because, you know, they already had that conversation. And my whole thing of it is, Mocha, you, and I'm about to address this to you, and I don't know if you're going to see it. 9 out of 10, you probably not. And you're probably getting a lot of hell on social media. So if I was you, I would stay off of social media because it's not looking good. All right? Because here's my thing. First of all, I think you're a scammer. All right? I don't think you're who you claim to be. I'm just going to put that out there real quick, okay? Because I did try to look you up. I looked you up and I saw your website and, you know, when they get up into, whatchamacallit, they get to the place where they was meeting Mocha. Mocha opens up the door. He looked at Justine like, why the hell is she here? I don't even know if he acknowledged her like saying hello because all I saw was him up there talking to Michael and saying what's up and all this stuff and then introducing his assistant to them. And the assistant was the only one that I truly heard say something to Justine genuinely, right? And I said, oh, so just the sight of her is disgusting you, huh? Because this man has he has a life outside of this whole situation, right? And then Mocha is still on this whole tick about him, you know, being a married man. And then Justine and them, you know, Michael had put it out there that they're pregnant. And the look of disgust and the irritation that he did not hide, he was just like, what? And he said, let me take you outside, let's talk. And I would have told, if I was Justine, I would have said, no, you can say whatever the hell it is that you got to say right here, right now in front of me. Because I know it got some stuff to say that I already heard. And it's the same shit. Oh, you a man out here trying to get up into the rap game or whatever. And you know, first it was the wedding ring, now it's the wife, and now you got a kid coming on the way and all this stuff, and you a family man or you trying to be a rapper. You know, when was the last time you heard of a record label signing somebody that was married? Yeah, it's rappers that's in the game that's married, but they got their millions and they got their hits and then they got married. I said, shut the hell up, Mocha. Let me tell you something. You sound like a scammer, first of all. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because the way that you hunching on him, it's like you see a cash cow and then you trying to, and I just don't understand what type of cash cow you see. Because if you couldn't make him pop continuously while he was still up in jail, and if you couldn't make him pop previously, what the hell you think you gonna make him pop at 30-something years old? I believe he's like 35 years old. Okay, he's a 35-year-old rapper trying to get out there in the game, and you talking to him like he 20 years old. Okay, now we don't have that same mind frame in 2022 when this was filmed, and in 2023, baby. It's a whole bunch of rappers that's coming into this game, whether they have girlfriends or wives or partners or whatever, and people know about them to the point where the freaking baby mamas and the freaking wives and girlfriends or whatever got their own stand groups and all of that stuff. Okay? And then the rappers are still going off and making millions and making hits because people don't give a damn about the fact that they got relationships. And sometimes the women that the wife or the girlfriend be the drawing factor, because they be like, damn, your girl is this and she fine as fuck, I want to fuck her too. And they want to fuck him, okay? And then at the same time, for most people these days, it's about the freaking music. And if the music sound good, the music gonna sell regardless of if you got a husband, if you got a wife, if you got a girlfriend, if you got a baby mama. The stuff still gonna sell, okay? Maybe this mentality that you got going on, thinking that he don't need to have a wife and he don't need to be showing and displaying that he got a wife and that he got married and all this stuff and he got kids and all this. Maybe that's the mentality, which it was back in the day, in the 90s and all that stuff, and early 2000s. Yeah, they put shit on display, put it in the background, never put it out there like that because you want to be perceived as fuckable. You know what I'm saying? And all this stuff. But at the end of the day, if the music is good, we don't care about that. Social media is social media. We done found out all about that. These rappers that barely get up off the ground, they done put their relationship out there, and some of them pop off real good because they actually got talent. They actually got a following, and the people know that. We, the people, want to be interested in what you actually doing. Most of the people, they like that these days, to see your home life, to see what you doing behind the scenes and all that shit. Plus, at the end of the day, he's a 35-year-old fucking man. So if he don't pop, he ain't gonna pop because he ain't relatable no more because of the age thing, and he too old to be fucking trying to do this shit to get into the game right now, okay? Because you 35 years old, I don't want to hear you rapping about what an 18 and 20-year-old is rapping about, okay? You rap about your jail experience, you rap about trying to get up out the hood, you rap about trying to, you know, take care of your family and all that stuff, and you rap about your experience or whatever, but you up here talking about I doing these drugs and I'm selling this and I'm going there. I don't want to hear that shit because that's not your life no more. All right, you 35 years old and you ain't mature in the shit that you talking about. I don't want to hear that. Okay, that's not appeasing. That's not appealing. That ain't nothing, because we ain't been hearing you singing that because you ain't been on the screen, and it's just a little weird for you to be up in age like that. And I hate to keep on bringing up the age thing because but it's just a fact. But you still harping on this whole situation about him being married, baby. You are on TV. You are on a TV show that be on the blogs all the time, okay? You are on a TV show that trends just about every time it comes on Twitter or whatever. So the people know who the fuck Michael is, okay? They may not know a Montana Mills and know one of his songs, but baby, they know who he is, and they know that he married, and they know that he got not one kid, but multiple kids, okay? And don't nobody give a damn. All right, I just want you to know that, Mocha. Mocha, you act like that building that you was in, I really don't feel like that was your place. And you talk about all them plaques and stuff. Now, one time did I look you up, even on Wikipedia, on your own website or whatever, did it say anybody that you work with personally and help get them plaques. I feel like that wasn't even your stuff and it was just a fucking front. That's what I feel like. While you up here trying to talk about Michael and talk about he ain't got his priorities straight, that's why I say you a goddamn scammer, okay? And then in your bio, talk about you're an entrepreneur. And that for me, you know, and where you born and where you come from, it just screams a little bit of a scammer type of situation, all right? You also was an artist that never popped, okay? You put out a couple of albums, and I ain't even know that. And baby, we ain't never heard of you. We ain't never heard of you at all. Ladies love Mocha, baby. We don't know who the fuck that is. Nobody did, okay? And that's why you never pop. And so I feel like you taking your issues out on Montana, and then at the same time, it's coming off like you want to fuck that man. And I hate to say it like that. It's like, are you jealous because Justine got your man's heart? And y'all know I don't even like to do that, but that's just how he coming off, right? Am I the only one getting that tease? Like, damn, do you want to live up in his skin or whatever? Do you want to wear the ring? What is going on, Mocha? You disgust me, bitch. I'm so sorry. He made me so mad. And he's so disrespectful. Like, you knew that man wasn't going nowhere without Justine. Like, why would you even think that? Girl, Mocha, get the hell up out of here. And Michael, hang it up flat scream, okay? Justine, go back and get your nursing job. Okay, go back and get your nursing job. Michael, I don't know, maybe you need to go to ICDC college, or you need to go to DeVry. Is DeVry still around? And get you a tech job, okay? Get you a tech degree and get you a tech job. They make a lot of money. The man that came up in here to you know, do my cable or whatever, he was doing it, bitch. He was a little late, but baby, let me tell you something. Once he came up in here, he put that thing together and he made sure it was all, and he looked like he made a lot of money. I said, oh, you know what you doing. He said, yeah. I said, oh, you know, Michael, do that. Michael, do that, bitch. Okay, because this, and then talk about something the last time he ever performed or whatever, you know, he was on the 2017 Latin Grammy Awards. Now, baby, what stage was you performing on? Was you just there in the audience, or was you on the performance list? Because I was trying to fan it, and I love me some Latin Grammys, okay? Bitch, truth be told, they need to put it on the regular TV because they be better than the regular Grammys. I'm just saying, they be popping, okay? They need to put it on regular TV, regular programming and all that shit, but hey, that's neither here nor there. I said, Montana Mills, where were you at? I had to Google, I had to YouTube, and I ain't fan you, girl. I mean, sir, I didn't fan you, so what you talking? What you talking? Go get a job. Mocha did say something nice. He said, bitch, you want to see Montana Mills out here with a 9 to 5? I said, oh, was that supposed to sting? I hate the way that they look down on people that just got to work 9 to 5. Like, come on. What you trying to say? He got to do something to provide for them goddamn tribal kids that he got. Anyway, moving on from that. Cameron and Reese. Now, let me tell you this. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Maybe it's looks being deceiving, but Cameron is really growing on me, y'all. He was one of my faves tonight. I said, wow, what happened to this? Like, baby, I was ready to, you know, say this nigga's just finna fuck up. He finna be all over the place. He just finna be doing dumb stuff. Granted, he was a little bit, but you know, he kind of charming just a little bit. I don't know. Meanwhile, you know, after him and Reese got into that argument, so I guess he did sleep downstairs. So he goes outside and he go talk to his sis, right? And he told her what happened about, you know, Reese wanted him to go out there and get a job and all that stuff. But I was at the studio. She was like, I mean, the studio is your job or whatever, but coming from a woman's perspective and given the fact that you are a husband now, and you supposed to be the provider, you supposed to help with the household and all this stuff, and woo. I get where she coming from. You were wrong in the situation. You got to go make that right. Go apologize and all that stuff. And you want to know what? I appreciate the fact that he listened to his sister. He didn't get upset with what she was trying to tell him and, you know, back talking, all that stuff. He took it in and he went up in the house. He made Reese some tea or whatever and then gonna say something. So I apologize for what happened yesterday, even though I don't think I was wrong. And I said, God damn. Man, Kim, you had me right there. I said, what is this? Ain't no if you apologizing and you mean it. Reese said, so you apologizing for something that you don't think you was wrong in? He said, let me clear that up. I'm apologizing because You wanted me to go out there and get a job. I went to the studio and I can understand your frustration. You had every right to be frustrated. So I'm apologizing for frustrating you and not trying to see your point of view. I said, oh, thank you for clearing that up. Because I was about to go in on you, Cameron. Maybe I'm a little soft right about now. I don't know. I said, oh, see, this is why niggas that look like him and everybody else on this cast be getting, because like, girl, I would have fell for it. If Ashley was in a bird state of mind and Ashley was really a hetero, girl, it would have got me. I would have been like, well, okay. You apologize and you understand. I mean, babies, what I'm just trying to tell you is like, I love you and I really want you to be here and I want us to be a family for real, for real. But you know, it's just hard because we together and it's like, I can't do it by myself and I just want my partner with me. Baby, I'm not gonna be your partner. You know, I'm up here trying to do what I need to do. Baby, let me stop. I just made somebody panties wet. Anyway. Let me stop. I love playing with y'all. But, of course, the argument was over. He was like, you want to hear what I did at the session? She was like, you know I do. And so he started playing it. I don't remember what it was. And I just know Arise was like this. And I was like, Arise gonna like all his stuff. That's the reason why she got with him, because she saw his music on Facebook, right? And that's what made her, hit him up and all that stuff. So, of course, she gonna be his number one chili. I mean, it was cute or whatever, but it wasn't all that, but it was cute. Like, I listened to his music before I listened to Montana Muse. Okay, I'm just gonna say that, and then Arise was like, you like it? Hell yeah, baby, I like it. It's fire. I said, y'all finna go ahead, sis. Go ahead and get the hell out of here. It was real cute doing that little scene when he was talking about trying to surprise and scare Lena or whatever, when he spit up in the pantry, and then he was talking about when the police had came one time and he hid up in the sink because it was so small, because he's so small, so he just squished himself up in there. That was funny. I ain't even gonna lie. So, they all to the good. Moving on from that, who else we got on here? Did I get all the black folks out of here? Justine and Mikhail. Wrong person. That's goddamn Scorpion show. Miguel. There it is. Y'all know ain't Miguel Spanish for Michael for some people that's like, who the hell is that? Who the hell is that? Spanish. In Española for Michael. Okay? It's Miguel. You know? I'm bilingual, okay? Bilingual. ¿Cómo está? Muy bien. Estoy bien. I really feel like I got some Spanish up in me. They keep on telling me. They be being so freaking mad. They get so mad when I tell them that I'm black. They be like, girl, you ain't Puerto Rican? You ain't Dominican? No, girl, I'm black. Africano. Americano. Negro, Africano, Americano. That's what I am. Africana, Americana, whatever, Derek and Monique, pointless. Why y'all give us this? Let me tell you something. The best part of this episode was Big Mama. Okay, that was the best part of this episode. She is the MVP of this whole series. Every time she comes on the TV screen, even if it's like 15 episodes into the season, baby, every time we see her, she lights up the room, okay? And she's the only one with common sense, all right? She got that 95-year-old wisdom all up in her spirit, and she's just the most lovable person, okay? She is the type of grandmother that you would want, Like, you can't tell me her hugs wasn't really hugging, you know what I'm saying? Like, she'll fix you some food. Mama, I just ate at mama's house. Oh, you go sit your ass down and you gonna eat this food. Okay, shit. And you want some cake after that? No, you gonna eat it though? Okay. You're not fat enough. No, I'm trying to lose weight. Girl, eat this. She that type. She look like she that type of person. Because of the way that she treat Monique, and it's because, I feel like she has this humbling spirit about her, and she been through things and she seen things. And, as you get older, you know what exactly matters. And it's like, what's the point of being pissed off and angry at people for no reason? Like, she ain't got no reason to do that. And she can see the good in some people, whatever, but she already see, and she like the type of person that you can see other people and see that they probably gone through stuff, all right? And that's probably the reason why they act the way that they act or whatever. And maybe they need that one person that's just going to be a little bit nice to them to calm their ass down. And I feel like that's what she sees up in Monique, because Monique, honestly, Monique ain't really done nothing to nobody. People was just mad at her because she fat. That's it. Fat and insecure. The fact of her, and I hate the fact that her weight is what's making her insecure. Her weight is what's making her act the way that she acts, right? The controlling, the tracking, and all of this situation. Don't want to be around your family, getting into it with his family. Damn, the truck is okay. Don't fall. And all of that stuff, But Big Mama kind of realized and already knew that that's how them kids were. All right. So when she saw Monique, she just saw a person. She ain't see her weight, And she realized, she probably went through a lot of stuff. And we do have to understand that lady did go through some things to make her like that as well. Now, I don't know about the men's situation. I just know the only part that I really honestly feel bad about Monique for is the fact that, she did get pregnant. She lost her baby. She went through depression. And that part is what caused some of the weight gain. Not all of it, but some of it, because you clearly tell, like, the family got chunky. Okay? Like my family chunky too. Well, my sister chunky. My little sister, she a little chunk. My mama, she a chunk munch too. So we all like little big ones. You know what I'm saying? So... and then you depressed and you add on more weight and all that stuff. Understandable. But see, so at one point, we can't just let that overcome us or whatever. We got to go get help. But, it's like she just sat there in the shit and just let her life just turn into this big insecure ass mess and let herself get walked all over. And she probably convinced herself that ain't nobody going to be out there to love her for her, and that she got to do all this stuff, she got to buy all this stuff for them. Baby, I was on the shade room when they said Derrick had got arrested for something, and they were so shady up in the comments. Did he get arrested for whooping her ass? The sister had to come out and say, now y'all know he ain't put his hands on her, woo woo woo. And apparently they said that it was something that happened when he was in prison. I said, well, why are we waiting all these years? 2 years later, a year or so later, to arrest him on something that he did it? That's so dumb. But I mean, that's the jail system. But hey, it is what it is. I said, she gonna be out there waiting for him with another Gucci jogging suit or whatever. That shit was funny. I've been cracking up on the shade room and all that for the last week or so. But I just was like, Big Mama said, you know what? She liked the girl. She know that she been going through some stuff. She know that she had it hard or whatever, and she can tell. And I said, oh, you are really kind. Big Mama looked like her name is Beulah May or something like that. Beulah May, some old school name like that just evoke. You just got to sit down there and listen to them, okay? Put y'all grandmama's name down there. Like, if y'all got a grandma with an old name that you don't hear no more besides old people, put it down there. My grandma's name is Charlene. And that's how you say it. It's spelled Charlene, but you say Charlene. That's how you say it. You know what I'm saying? That's how or you call her Charlie. That's how you say it, okay? But, and then my other grandma named Esther. Girl, like in the Bible, okay? I said, wow. Anyway, so Derrick said he finna pop up on that ass since the last time that he done seen Monique. It just didn't go well because the fight that happened. So now they talked about certain things or whatever, and he gonna pop up on that ass in Chicago. I said, oh, so you can get out the state now? What is this? He said, yeah, they done took my ankle monitor off, but the thing is, I gotta get a travel pass. And he ain't got the travel pass to prove. Baby, this man is about to go to Chicago and is on his way to the airport and has yet to even be told that he could travel yet, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, child, this is so stupid. They're going to get on the phone and tell Monique that he on his way there. And you notice, again, with that insecure shit, if you... And I would say, if you know that this is how you are with somebody and your mate is in another state, why do a long distance relationship? But when it comes to Monique, I feel as though Derrick could be living 3 blocks down and she'll still be having a tracker on him. She'll still be like, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you pick up the phone when I called? And why didn't you do this? Because as soon as Derrick called her, that was the first thing that she said. How come you didn't answer the phone when I called you? What? Hello to you too, beach. Okay? Damn. I'm finna come out there and surprise your ass. Surprise, I'm coming, okay? And so I'm sitting here like, now why would you tell that lady that you got all your information together knowing damn well that you didn't? I said, Derek, you are so... You just want to be in trouble. You just want to be in trouble. Because at one point when his friend was taking him to the airport, and I actually liked the friend. Unless they was all putting on, they was very much here for him. For the most part, going out there to see Monique, even though he said he was going out there to propose to her. They was like, are you sure you ready for this or whatever? And it wasn't on Monique's part. It was just him, you know. And they wasn't like being, it was a strong contrast from the way his siblings was acting to how his friends was acting. I see it's a little bit more maturity type of situation. You know what I'm saying? And or they putting on for the cameras. Either way, they wasn't dogging the girl. They was actually encouraging him. And he was on that phone with the parole officer. They told him, why don't you just go ahead and call the lady? The lady got on the phone and said, yeah, Derek, I was waiting for you to call back. But let me just tell you this, your travel pass, it's a no. Because you ain't even give me the boarding pass time for when you coming back and all this stuff. He was like, I did email it to you. I emailed it to you. Nah, don't play me. I got a whole bunch of other parolees that be doing the same thing. I know how this thing works. And then you tried to get off and tried to think that you was asleep by putting it in at the very last minute. Okay? So no. Baby, I said, damn. And then a few minutes later, the lady called back and said, okay, I did receive your email. And then you listen to the way that she said it. You listen to the way that she said it, she had to eat it. You know what I'm saying? She had to eat it like, damn, the bitch did send this. So let me call back and tuck my tail between my legs and say, all right, you sent it, you can go, and you just better answer the phone every time I call. Okay? And you better be back when you're supposed to be back. I said, all right. But when he was up there telling grandma that he was about to go, Big Mama said, you sure that you ready for this commitment? Because he said, I'm going to ask her to marry me. You sure that you ready for this commitment? And it wasn't because of Monique and her size or whatever else anybody else probably would have thought. Again, people was concerned about him. And I felt like that was a logical and a reasonable question. Because listen, like Big Mama said, are you sure you don't need to be out here like doing some more stuff like getting into term with yourself and doing a little bit more ripping and running? Because when you in a committed relationship and you get married, that's ceasing. So are you sure you ready for that? He was like, I mean, I love her. She loved me. We do got a little bit of things to work out. I said, you ain't even answer the question, are you ready for commitment? He never answered that question, okay? And that's why the niggas still out here cheating, you know? So, hey, it is what it is. And that's even if they really together and not just together for this show and acting. But Big Mama said, I'm gonna give you a little spending change. Because when he first came up in there, she was like, make you a little something to eat so you can eat while you travel. I said, oh. And then when she said, I'm gonna give you a little spending change, I said, a little spending change. And she opened up that big old wallet check. She said, it's $500. Go ahead. I said, Y'all ain't lived until you had a grandmama or a grandparent that'll give you money every time you see them. You don't ask. They just go ahead and give you money, and they'll slip that thing in your hand like this. My grandma used to do that when I was a kid all the time. Every time we used to see her, she'll slip us some money. And then when it comes to like big events like graduations and all that stuff, that's when all the big bucks comes in, okay? Like, girl, I wrecked up on graduation, high school, 8th grade, and college. Girl, I got thousands of dollars out of my grandparents. I said, all right. And this is for each and every one of us. I said, okay, girl, you do that. So that just brought back some memories. I said, oh, Big Mama, it was the way she flipped that money out. I said, well, damn, Derek, that's probably where you got your hustle from. Because the way that she got that money, I said, well, where you get yours? Now, Big Mama, where'd you get that money from? Don't give him your SSI check. Okay, please don't. But all right. You know, she got to look out for her grandbaby. Moving on from that, let's get to the insignificance of this episode. Y'all said don't talk about Brittany and Marceline. Y'all said, girl, I vote for y'all for you not to mention them. Bitch, they was still arguing up in the goddamn, well, I should say Brittany was still arguing in the parking lot. And then she said, I just want you to want me the way that I want you and the way that you did when I first came out and all this stuff. Girl, they made up and they went back home and had sex. That's it. I ain't got nothing else to have to say about that. Moving on from that, who else? Taylor, leave him. Leave him, okay? Now, let me tell you something, Mr. Chance. I was surprised that you actually stayed up in that room when she gave birth. Okay, I'll give you that. That's the least you could do. But sir, damn, the baby couldn't even hear the mama heartbeat for a good 2 seconds before you was trying to rip the baby off of her. Damn, could he just get a moment to feel his mama out first before he get to you? He was gonna get to you. I know you a little anxious because what? You ain't never do what? You ain't never do that with your own other son, huh? I know he's sitting at home feeling some type of way looking at this shit like this man ain't never held me like that. But anyway, so I was just like, ew, something about that just didn't seem right to me. But you know, I let it slide because at least he eager to see his son. Okay, he said she been carrying him for 9 months. Bitch, I've been waiting this whole time trying to hold him. I said, all right. So they get home, show the kids and all that stuff, the baby on the FaceTime. They get home, it's some weeks later or whatever. Girl, I think it was like 5 weeks, 3 weeks after hospital. Chanston got his ass laid off, okay? And he ain't tell Taylor. I said, why you ain't tell her? Because, you know, if I don't tell her and then I go try to pick up jobs here and there, she ain't gonna like it because, you know, it's like she probably still gonna be thinking I'm messing around with females and all this stuff and woo woo woo. I said, well, are you? No, not at this moment. He going over there to a friend trying to get a job and he said, baby, I ain't got no jobs until a project coming up in the next month or so. He's like, damn. So he go to the bar and then he started gambling, lose $70. And meanwhile, Taylor, you on the phone with Bobby up there trying to tell her what's going on and your suspicions. If you got all these suspicions and you feeling so uneasy about this situation, leave that man. You have so many red flags, Taylor. At this point, I don't feel bad for you with anything that happens because it's been blaring since day one. Leave him, leave him, leave him, leave him, leave him, leave him. You won't. So you know what? We don't care. Okay? And Chance, you an ass. That $70 could have went on some damn Pampers. And then you got the nerve to tell us that, you know, if you don't find something soon, y'all will be broke and out the and fucked up in a month, less than a month. I said, so what you gonna spend that $70 for? And ain't no telling how much that shop was unless it was on the house. Girl, I said the priorities. The priorities of these people and who got kids just ain't really there. Ain't really there. Meanwhile, we move on from that and we get to Puppy. Puppy done moved in with Queen. I said, ooh, all right. Queen said, listen, you was a side bitch, okay? That's literally what you was. Eric wasn't never shit. He told you all the stuff that a married man always tell his side bitch when he is not finna divorce his wife or he ain't gonna stop fucking his person that he with, okay? And he's not allowed over here in this place. I said leave it to Queen to tell you what it is. Because you know what? Eric, I know you damn sure ain't going to try to come over there to Queen's house. Queen got a scar on her face that looked like she been sliced and diced before. So she done been through the trenches. And 9 out of 10, I feel like whoever sliced her, she beat the dog shit out of them afterwards, you know. And so, Eric, I really don't feel like you stand a chance with Queen. Okay, so you need to stay where you at. And leave Papi alone so she can come into a bad bitch. I don't know when that's going to happen, but just leave that lady alone, okay? Less heartache for her. Moving on from that, Amber, she got a job opportunity. Well, not necessarily a job opportunity. Her friend who be opening up restaurants and stuff, he want her to go 50-50 on a restaurant or a place or whatever. And she ain't got no job herself right now. I said, everybody losing their jobs in this economy? Oh, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. But, yeah, that's just what's going on with them. And then this whole thing with Bailey and freaking Lindsay. Bailey. Who the fuck is Bailey? Blaine. Lindsay. That is nasty. Why liquid? So I'm trying this liquid IV. It's like electrolyte stuff or whatever. It's lemon lime, but it's nasty. I thought if I put some ice in there and make it colder, it'll... Ooh, Lord Jesus. Never take free stuff. They was giving it out free. It was like in a packet, and it comes 3 in a pack. Lemon lime, cherry, and watermelon. And I put the lemon lime in there because, you know, I like lemon lime. And it's really nasty. But anyway... Better give me some energy, natural energy. They say it's vegan. Anyway, that's how much I don't care about Lindsay and Blaine. Lindsay, I ain't never seen nobody get mad that they person can't go to jail. Do y'all realize that's what it is? I ain't never been to jail, and I want somebody to explain it to me, baby. Because at the end of the day, I would have been pissed off if he had to go to jail for 19 years instead of just getting 3 years probation where he wearing the ankle monitor. Okay, I could deal with that. At least I get to see you and I still get to fuck on you, hold on you, cuddle on you, or whatever. This lady is mad that he didn't tell her that he got the ankle monitor. Girl, first of all, he ain't got to tell you nothing because y'all ain't married. Granted, y'all are living together, but still, y'all ain't married. He don't owe you that, but it's just common courtesy. But at the same time, he was trying to, surprise. But I just didn't understand why Blaine didn't just go ahead and tell her. But I still don't understand why Lindsay just got so goddamn mad, talking about the man lying to me, the man lying to me. You already knew he had charges on you, so it was a possibility that he was going to go to jail. And it's still a possibility that your ass could go to jail too. So what is the issue? The only part about this story that was really good to me was when Blaine went to the church. And I said, what type of church is this? And I said, oh, they in the deep south. And I was like, oh, it's multicultural. And I like that, and it was very homey. It was very it was very real and down to earth because them people look like they just woke up from the bed and they just rolled on over and came on over to the church and they got some God in them. And Blaine came up in there with his shirt that said, Jesus is the plug. I said, all right. I feel like it's a little sacrilegious, but all right, because you kind of make money off of it. I don't know. You probably paid for that. But hey, it is what it is. Jesus is the homie, okay? Let you know Christianity up in this piece, what, and whatever religion that you go through too. Your God is your God, and he is almighty, all right? I don't want to exclude nobody, but baby, Blaine got up there and he testified, and I was sitting here in my feelings a little bit. I said, oh, Blaine got a thick ass neck like he used to play football in college and high school. Now that he probably didn't go to college. I could be wrong, but he got a thick ass neck like it's strong. I said, did you play sports? You know what? I kind of actually like Blaine up in this episode. Blaine told Lindsay when she left, he said, and this is how I feel like they be acting, because who the fuck says this in this day and age and you that young? He told her, well, don't let the doorknob hit you. He said, no, let me get it right. Well, don't let the doorknob hit you with the good Lord split you. I said, excuse the fuck out of me. Blaine aged himself and he went back to the 1950s, and then he aged himself and turned into a 60-year-old man when he said that. I said, now who the hell in this day and age is saying that? And of course, Lindsay did show up to the church and they made up. This episode was pointless. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. I'm finna go watch Power. What's going on? I gotta pee. I'll see y'all later. All right. Again, thank y'all for being with me, okay? Mother Nature came through and said, girl, we finna wreck shop for a minute. Gotta shake you up and get you prepared. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. We barely had a winter, if that. And with the way this weather has been going crazy, listen, they getting tornadoes out there in freaking California. They getting tornadoes early out there in Mississippi and Arkansas, just coming through, just fucking shit up. Out here in Illinois, it was another city out here in Illinois. They got some stuff that just ripped the theater out while people was up in there. And it's just, it was just crazy. And it's making me nervous. It's making me nervous for how this summer's gonna be. So everybody, I just want y'all to be safe, and I want y'all to brace yourself and do everything that y'all can to protect each other, okay? And I'll see y'all later. I just had to put that out there.